How's it going, everyone? Josh here from StartReplay.com, and today I'm bringing you the first wired headset review of 2018, courtesy of Turtle Beach. And as you can see, I'm reviewing the Turtle Beach Elite Pro, which is a wired stereo headset alongside its tactical audio controller units. Pair these two together, and this stereo sound turns into 7.1 surround sound. The bundle currently retails at £220 on Amazon UK. Hopefully, I'll answer you the question as to whether this pairing results in the best wired gaming headset for console, or PlayStation 4 specifically, in my case. But before I go any further, as usual, let me show you what's in this bundle of boxes. So in this bundle, of course, you get the wired headset with a removable microphone, the TAC unit, and a huge bunch of cables, and last but not least, manuals. And here's the kit. I know a lot of you will want me to get a mic test out of the way, so let's do that now. And this is a mic test of the Elite Pro wired Turtle Beach headset. So now that's done, I can finally talk to you about the headset and the TAC unit. If you're seriously considering buying this Elite Pro, I just want to say, make sure you buy it as a bundle with this bit of kit, because not only is this headset just not worth it by itself without this bit of kit, you could also really overspend if you were to buy them separately. For instance, if you bought this first and then thought, oh, I'll buy the TAC unit later, don't do that, because this retails still in some places for about 170, this for 150, so that's 320, when you could just get it as a bundle for 220. So save yourself £100, get it as a bundle, and you can thank me later. Now let me take you through its design. What struck me the most about this pair of headphones when I took out the box for the first time was just how comfy its memory foam cushioning was. I don't think I've tried memory foam as comfy as this before. It seems to have some unique blend that keeps it really soft and plush and comfortable, yet firm and also cool. So it keeps the headset really cool. And when I've got my ears in it and I've been playing for hours on end, they don't get hot like they do in other headsets similar to this. So I'm really impressed, and it's just so comfortable. It's really nice. You've also got these sliders at the top of the headset which adjust just how tight the headset is on your head. However, when I've been using them, I haven't really noticed any difference. Even when I've got it on my head and I'm using the sliders, it just sort of feels the same. You might also notice, if you look close enough, that as you adjust the ear cups on the band itself, it's numbered 1 to 3, just showing you the position that it's resting in. With the microphone, you can remove it entirely. When you've got it on there, it's really easy to mold as well around your mouth when you're playing online games with your friends. In terms of controls on the wired headset itself, it's very limited. You've got inline controls here, so you can adjust the volume and also mute and unmute the microphone. I gotta say, I'm really impressed that most of this headset is covered in a matte style of plastic and not glossy, because with glossy it gets really grubby really easily. You can make out all the fingerprints or the dust, but with matte plastic you just don't get that. Finally, I can take you through the tactical audio controller, and I can't reiterate this enough, but if you're looking to buy this headset, don't just buy the headset. Make sure you buy it in a bundle with this bit of kit, because the stereo sound is alright, but it's nothing compared to putting it through here. So what does this actually do? Well, let me take you through the ports on the back first. You'll see 2 Ethernet ports, which means you can link multiple TAC units up at the same time, say if you're at a tournament and all want to be on the same chat link, which is really cool. In between the 2 Ethernets, you've got optical ports. In the top right hand corner, you'll be able to see a button which allows you to choose what you're using it on: a PC and Mac, an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, or a PlayStation. Next to that, on the left hand side, you've got a small USB port for when you want to program it through PC or update it. Alongside that, you've got the main power port through USB, and then you've got a stream out and an aux in port. At the front at the bottom, you've got the option to plug your headset straight in, or you can go for a noise cancelling tournament setup, as it says in the manual, or you can plug in your Xbox One controller. Now let's get to the exciting part, what it's all about. On the front, you have one main control wheel for all volume. Next to that, you have a button to mute your mic. And then at the top, before we get to all these sliders here, you have presets and surround sound mode. On surround sound mode, you can choose whether you're listening to games, whether you're listening to movies, music, or you can turn surround sound off altogether. Now on the first of the presets, you've got signature sound. Signature sound will present audio exactly as it was intended to be presented by the developers when they were making the game. Next, you've got shooter, so if you're playing any FPS titles, the sound of the gun firing, all the explosions around you, it will just sound particularly good to shooters, and it will enhance all of those sounds for you. The third one is superhuman hearing, and that amplifies every in-game sound. So if you're playing an online match, for instance, a competitive match of Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege, put Superhuman Hearing Mode on and you'll be able to hear absolutely everything, all the footsteps, all the rumblings, absolutely everything. You might not want to have that on all the time, but for specific situations it works really, really well. And lastly, you've got Footstep Focus. Now, as the name suggests, it focuses solely on footsteps, which is really good and will help you from being stabbed in the back in online matches, something that used to happen to me a lot until I started using this mode, and it has literally been a lifesaver to me. What I particularly like about this TAC unit is that it gives me full customization over how much chat audio I hear and game audio. So if I'm in an online match of Rainbow Six Siege and my friends are giving me instructions of what to do, and I can't quite hear them because of the game sound, just put this slider all the way down to chat. I will only hear the party chat, no game audio. Or if it's the other way around and I'm in the middle of an intense moment in Rainbow Six Siege and I want to hear what's going on around me, put it all the way up, I will only hear the game audio. You can put it in between to have a perfect balance of both, and not many gaming headsets, to my knowledge, give you the ability to do that. So that's the TAC unit alone for that purpose is almost priceless, to me, personally. The other three options to me aren't quite as exciting, but you've got the background noise limiter, the outbound mic boost, and the mic monitor level. Finishing off this review with my good points and then moving on to the bad points. In terms of good points, for a wired headset, there's not quite as much to pick on compared to wireless headsets, so there's not really the option to go into how to make the charging better because it is wired. The controls actually on the headset itself comes with this TAC unit in the bundle, so not really much to pick on there. But in terms of good points, firstly, it's really comfortable. The memory foam cushioning is just really, really good. As soon as you put it on, it's just great. You know, I could wear these for hours. And secondly, of course, is the TAC unit. This thing is a lifesaver. If you're looking for a wired headset which gives you an obscene level of audio customization for a doable price of $220, then this Turtle Beach Elite Pro really is a fantastic choice. It's just about trying to find them because I know they tend to run out quite quickly in terms of stock. I've got to send this back to Turtle Beach because they need it for tournaments. They're constantly running out these things. They are precious. So the bad points. I wish this band at the top was a little bit lower, and I wish it was more similar to the Razer Thresher headset which I reviewed recently, because then it would make it even more comfortable, and yeah, that would be fantastic. There's no shying away from it. I know many people will see its biggest bad point being its price. $220 is still a lot of money for a wired headset. You could get a SteelSeries Siberia 840 for that, which is wireless, has rechargeable batteries, is an awesome wireless headset. But, you know, you don't get this level of customization in it. So yeah, $220 is still a lot of money. I'm sure if it was $150 or lower, people would be going nuts over it. But yeah, $220 is doable. It's just going to be a negative in a lot of people's books because it is a lot of money. I guess another bad point would be that if anyone were to buy the headset by itself, they'd be missing out on a lot, because for £170, this headset just is not worth it at all unless you're getting it in the bundle with this TAC unit. So I guess you could see that as a bad point. So how do I rate this headset? How many stars do I give it out of 5? Well, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5. I know it's an incredibly high score, but this is an incredibly good wired headset, and who knows? If the band was a little bit better, if it was a little bit cheaper, it might be getting a perfect score, but as it stands, 4.5. I hope you liked this headset review. If you did, don't forget to give it a like. If you have any comments or questions for me, you know what to do. Hit that box below this video. If you haven't subscribed already, you can do so by clicking this orange button here. Here is a video I thought you might like to watch next, and I'll see you next time.